Hey, I want to go over my fighting tips. This is how to fight. These are all my videos that I could find that I still have, and me going over my fighting style. Here's what I'm doing right here. I went over this in one of my other videos, but when you're using the third-person aiming, you can't just run right up to a corner because someone could be there watching you and you don't even know. So what I did is I threw that grenade so it would force that guy away from that corner, and sure enough, I was able to come up behind him and shoot him in the back. I really cannot stress enough how you need to master hipfire aiming and third-person aiming in PUBG. If you're a third-person aiming person. But it is critical that you get good at this. So this tip is really for the TPP players. Also, you always need to watch your flank. So I just ran over there, took a peek, came right back. And I always try to keep my guns on full auto. You never know when someone's just going to run up and you're going to have to take them out. That's why I like to go with an AKM as my up-close gun for when I'm in a building, just like that. Keep a compensator on it if I can. Use that for my hip fire. And then I'm going to use the M4 for my mid-range and even long range. You know, I like to stick the 4X on my M4. You need to really practice and get good at leaning. Now right here, here's what we did. I'm slowed this down so you could see I'm dropping off the sniper at that tree. And usually I might drop him off even a little bit further. But we came under attack and we had to start fighting immediately. But he says that they never even saw him there. That he was able to get them. I was the distraction. And then right here, well, I'm slowed it down again because I saw that headshot. And I knew I hurt him bad, and he wasn't there. He was laying down, healing. I could have tried to flank him and attack him, but what I decided to do was just blow up his vehicle and got the kill off that. So you got to push people whenever they're hurt. You got to take it to them right then and there and figure out a way to do it. Now, if you're in an open field like this, I just had to start shooting. I wanted to be the first one to shoot. Hit these guys, take them out, and the other thing you want to do is if you're with a teammate, you have to tell your teammate which one you're attacking. So I had told Striker I was attacking the one on the right. He started attacking the one on the left. I started assisting him, but he got the headshot and saved me when that second guy had started to hit me. So that last kill, I was in full auto, but I was trying to shoot in bursts to keep my accuracy as clean as possible. So right here, I had thrown those smokes. And then I threw a grenade in it, so if they tried to run through, they would get hit. Not sure if that actually worked and got them. But anyways, we did secure that chicken dinner. So my point right there is, whenever you have a teammate who's under attack, try to be a backup as fast as you can. You never know when they're going to need some help. And even right here, I saw I needed help. I called out to Cool Breeze, said I need some backup. Boom. He doesn't let me down. He's a perfect backup. If I can recommend anything, you need to go get your own little Cool Breeze and let him back you up. In fact, at the end of this match, he was the lone survivor, and it was 1 versus 4, and he still killed 2 of them before they got him, and we came in second place. So this is an interesting thing right here. I had a shotgun. I hate shotguns. I saw that guy coming down the stairs. So my thing is, you have to control the gunfight. So what I did is I backed up, letting that guy know that I'm scared of him. He fell for it. He came in. I needed to make this a close quarters combat. He started jumping around like a fool. Don't jump. If you're going to do anything, start shooting people. Don't jump. Anyways, I was able to get that kill. And I knew he had something better than me. I saw that AKM. I picked up as fast as I could. Now, the risk with killing somebody is now their teammate is mad. And if he downs one of you, he wants blood. So, when he downs my teammate, I knew I had to spring into action. And I saved my teammate. So anyways, you have to be careful of that kind of stuff. So circle strafing is very effective when you're using hip fire or the third-person aiming. Third-person aiming is when you use the left trigger and you just tighten your crosshairs. But because they're using the aim-down sights, they can't hardly keep up with you if you circle strafe them. So look how many kills I get right here just because I'm circle strafing them and using my third-person aiming. I just rocked those guys. So you need to master that. Even right here, boom, get that kill. I'd already had 3 other kills with the shotgun in there, in that area. Same thing right here. I hip fire that guy. And one of the things I like to do is I like to have 2 assault weapons, so when I can get into these big firefights, I just have to switch weapons, take out another player. So look, I got 3 kills right there. Actually, I'm sorry, that was just 2. Right here, this is another thing. You need to practice going in and out of cover, in and out. It throws off the person who's trying to shoot at you, because they'll stop shooting, but you're coming back out. And I always try to shoot right before I step out. Another thing, take the high ground as much as you can and look down on guys, because you can always use the hill, back up, and you've got cover. They have no cover. So I was able to knock these 2 guys. The third guy runs off. I think I go back and finish these guys off. Now another thing I want to get into is called V-shape flanking. So if you and your partner standing next side by side, you start moving out away from each other. If that person's behind some cover, you kind of go into a V-shaped pattern until both of you have flanked them, and one of you can get the shot and kill the guy. Now I want to give you 3 examples of how I did this. So right here, I'm moving away from Cool Breeze, and this guy has nowhere to shoot. I mean, he doesn't know who to attack. He can only attack one of us, and Cool Breeze gets that guy right here behind this tree. My aim is pretty off, but still the tactic is sound. Cool Breeze is now the one really pushing far right. I'm pushing a little to the left. Cool Breeze ends up getting that kill, and then the third time right here, I take this guy out. I'm calling out to Striker, and Striker is moving and going into the V-shaped position since I'm already kind of in this position. And you'll see Striker kind of moving right now, and I'm waiting. I kind of wanted to throw a grenade, but when I see Striker's moved in, we've made that V-shaped position. The guy doesn't know which way to look. Boom, I get a quick, easy headshot, take that guy out. Another thing is, like I said, I'm a big proponent of taking the high ground. So these guys were in my way of getting the high ground. They had it. But they really weren't using the high ground the way they should have. They needed some kind of cover. So that's why I like this little plateau area that I was at. I went ahead and took those guys out because they were the only ones that knew I was here. But see, if I need cover, all I have to do is back up, and then I've got cover with my this hill that I'm standing on. Now, thank goodness I didn't have to. But M4s, they're my go-to weapon for that short range and mid range and a little bit of the long range shooting. But have I mentioned master the hip fire? I was able to take those two guys out. So right here, the thing I wanted to cover is I could have run up, come over that hill, and killed that guy. You know, sometimes it's satisfying to see the guy that you took out. But I knew he didn't die. I knew there was other things going on. I didn't want to expose myself. I actually wanted to get over to cover, so I just threw that grenade. So sometimes think of things like that. Instead of revealing yourself and getting yourself into a situation, just chunk a grenade. You know, look for an alternate way to kill that person. Right here, you kind of have to lead your targets, but this is why I like the M4 as a potential sniper in a way. I was able to hit that guy multiple times until I took him out. Have I mentioned, get good at that hip fire and that third person aiming. It is critical. I have a lot of people tell me, oh, you use it too much. No way. I think other people don't use it enough. I mean, look, I was able to zoom in and hit that guy. So right here, this is my last tip. I shot to the left of that tree to scare that guy out of cover, and boom, secure another kill. Anyways, I know that was a lot of tips, and I went really fast. I had a lot to throw in there. Hope this video helps you guys. If you guys have your own fighting tips, hey, go ahead and put it in the comments below. like and subscribe. I don't say that very often, but I get a kick out of that stuff. Anyways, thanks.